Welcome in, Libra. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. For those of you that are new, welcome in, guys. Welcome to Say It Soul Tarot. For those of you that are new, my name's Lisa. Again, welcome in, guys. Hope everybody's doing awesome. So, Libra, this is going to be your mid-June reading, general love reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, any placement in Libra. Hopefully something resonates today. If you're drawn in by the title, don't be dissuaded by the timestamp, because it does say mid-June on it. Still could be a message here for you. As always, guys, cross watchers, feel free to swap sides. Same thing for you, Libra. But as always, guys, general reads, just keep that in mind. So we're going to take a look, Libra, at how your person's feeling about you, how you're feeling about them, upcoming actions for mid-June. And then I will pull some messages from your person's higher self and or possibly somebody that you might be in no contact with. So let's dive on in here. So Spirit, angels, and guides, please show me how the person on Libra's mind, how is this person feeling about Libra? How is this person feeling about Libra, please, for mid-June? So we have the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody else got that in the exact same position. I'm going to have to try and think about who it was. How does Libra feel about this person? How does Libra feel about this person? Eight of Wands. So it looks to me right off the bat here, Libra, that you and this person are in contact. With that Eight of Wands, this really talks about, shooting off your rockets, rockets of desire. So I definitely feel like you and your person are in contact. There is communication going on between you and your person. Your person's feelings coming through as the Nine of Pentacles just really tells me that this person is single, that they are, very attractive, I feel. So this is somebody that looks after themselves, takes good care of themselves, is very balanced. So, I love the Nine of Pentacles coming through because this person, I feel like, has definitely learned from the past that, to keep those Six Pentacles for themselves, but they are open to, I feel like, cooperating. It's really Three of Pentacles, right? Coming together, collaborating with you, exploring this relationship with you, see what happens, right? Let's clarify, though. Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles here and Libra's person's feelings. So we have the Four of Cups coming out. Can I get one more card for this person's feelings? Spirit, for Libra, please. Tell me more. All right, we got two cards coming out. Three of Wands and the King of Wands. All right, so this person in the past, Libra, definitely has been disappointed in love in the past. This person definitely feels like, love sometimes can definitely be a little bit tricky. So I definitely feel like this person's in the energy of, the Four of Cups really, again, talks about, being disappointed, not being, overly giving. So I do feel like this person's kind of holding back a bit. I feel like this person's waiting to see some action from you, to see, do you have good intentions, Libra? Are you, genuine in your feelings? Are you really wanting to be with this person? So I feel like it's going to take some work here to impress this person. And again, kind of really waiting on you to show up. So this is you. This is you here, Libra, showing up as the King of Wands. So I do feel like you have your eye on this person. We'll see what comes through in your feelings, but this person's kind of sitting back waiting to see what actions you're going to take. And again, kind of in that evaluation stage. So this seems pretty new, or, even if you know this person, I don't feel like you and this person were ever in a full-on relationship. So again, you might know this person from your past, but again, it never really developed into a relationship. So your person's waiting here, Libra, to see how you're going to show up. So again, a little bit guarded. I'm not going to lie. This person is a little bit guarded. They are a pretty independent person as well. They may have had to be independent for various reasons, like this person knows how to look after themselves and take care of business. They're very independent, and again, waiting on you to see how you show up. Is Libra have good intentions with me? And again, just kind of waiting and watching to see what you do here, Libra. tell me about your Eight of Wands here. Why is the Eight of Wands showing up in Libra's feelings for this person? Tell me about the Eight of Wands in Libra's feelings. So we have the Eight of Swords coming out. Tell me more. You have the Two of Wands. That's funny because your person has the Three. All right. So I feel like, you know, this person intimidates you like just a little bit. I feel, Libra. So I'm not sure who you're dealing with here, but I feel like they're not somebody that, like, you know, beats around the bush. I feel like this is the type of person here that knows what they want, knows what they deserve as well. And that might scare you a little bit, I feel. So I feel like, you know, this person, you kind of maybe get up in your head a little bit about, you know, making this move, being bold. I feel like you're trying to kind of like rise to the occasion. And I like it. I feel like you're really trying to put your best foot forward here, even though, you know, again, you're not really sure how things are going to turn out with this person either. But you are definitely highly attracted to this person. So we have the Ace of Wands coming out. So really wanting and deciding. I feel like you've decided here, Libra, to, you know, take a leap of faith in love here. And again, you know, it's kind of funny because you and this person are kind of mirroring each other a little bit. Like, I feel like you're both kind of being a little bit cautious, holding back like just a wee bit here. But again, really trying to kind of like go for it and put your best foot forward here. So I like it, Libra. I like it. Could be dealing with a fire sign with that sun card on the bottom, possibly a Leo. And look at that. We have two Leo cards right there. So they could have a fire placement. We're also, you know, almost in summer in the Northern Hemisphere here. So we have the Sun, the Ten of Cups, and the Strength card, Judgment, and the Knight of Wands, and Page of Wands. So I do feel like, you know, if you and this person did briefly know each other in the past, I feel like you're kind of want to prove as well that, you know, this isn't just about, you know, the physical, that, you know, I really do have good intentions here. So I'm getting your reputation may precede you. So I don't know if this person has heard about your reputation, maybe some way, somehow you have a bad reputation for, you know, being maybe a little bit of a player, or, you know, not really interested in anything permanent or exclusive. Your person, I feel like, definitely might be aware of that. And again, that might be why your person's a little bit cautious. So let's see what actions is this person going to take any actions towards Libra mid to end of June? Is your person going to take any actions? So Six of Cups. Yeah, I feel like some of you may know each other or have known each other briefly. Tell me more about this person's actions towards Libra. All right, so we have the King of Cups and the Nine of Swords coming out. Ace of Cups. Queen of Swords. All right. I feel like, again, this person, I don't want to like reiterate what I already said here, Libra. It's a little repetitive. But I feel like your person is open to exploring this relationship with you. They are a little bit stressed out, I feel. This person definitely might have another person, because we have the King of Wands coming out now and the King of Cups. So this person might have a choice in love. But it looks to me like this person's open to, again, exploring this relationship with you, seeing what happens, seeing where things go, even though they are a little bit stressed out. And again, they might need to make a decision. This person's dating somebody else. They may need to make a choice. Maybe not right off the bat, especially if this is brand new. And I feel like it definitely could be like in the early stages here with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so this person may have to end something with somebody else in order for you and this person to be together. So again, I feel like, you know, if you and this person just started dating, you know, I feel like your person here wants to give it some time before they make any decisions, but it is weighing on their mind for sure. But I feel like, you know, with the Queen of Swords here and the Page of Wands, I feel like this person's going to make it clear to you, Libra, that, Again, they're open to learning more, exploring more, spending time together, seeing what happens, seeing where things go between the two of you. So I do like it. I feel like you are going to be happy about this situation. Let's see if Libra's going to take any action. Any actions from Libra? All right. So we have the Devil card. It came out upside down. So I'm going to take it upside down, even though I don't normally read reversals, but I feel like it came out like that for a reason. Can I get a couple more cards in Libra's actions? All right. I get it. All right. I know what you're trying to say here, Spirit. Wow, you are showing up strong here, Libra. Okay. So whatever, again, like I talked about your reputation in the past, you're trying to move past that. That's why the Devil is in reverse. Like you're not wanting to show up just for like a physical relationship. You are actually looking for, having a steady, strong commitment with this person. And I feel like you are understanding that and showing up here. I love that. Justice, you're showing up here as yourself in your own reading. I feel like you're pretty confident here. So I love that, Libra. You're looking really confident. I feel like you finally maybe decided what and whom you want, or, that it's worth fighting for. It's worth putting yourself out there to be in a committed, stable relationship. Like you're ready. So again, I feel like with that Devil card coming out upside down, again, trying to show up the right way and not just, be about, having a physical relationship with somebody is important. And my ear just started ringing. So 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. So I feel like you are, committed here, ready and willing to put in the time and the effort to make things happen. So there's the 2 of Cups and the Lovers. So nice energy. I feel like you are really tired of being by yourself, feeling lonely. So again, making that plunge, taking that plunge. So I love this, Libra. This is a really nice reading. Best reading out of everybody so far. This one is really nice and full of really positive, kind of like, exciting energy. That energy, that feeling you have, in your stomach when you first meet somebody and you kind of got those butterflies and like things are really new, even though you may know this person in the past, your feelings are just developing and you're kind of like really excited about the future, possibly with this person and what's going to happen. So again, like nervous excitement is really what I'm getting. So I love that. Pardon me. So let's see here. Let's get some messages, something you may not know. I almost don't really feel like using this deck. I'm just trying to think here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to use that deck. I'm going to use the Heart's Hidden Secrets instead. I just feel like because this is pretty new, I don't feel like, I don't know, maybe some of you, like I mentioned, may have known this person from the past, but I feel like these cards would be more applicable. Can I get some messages here from Libra's person for Libra? I might pull a couple anyway, because I did say that I would do that. Something Libra may not know. Divine Masculine. Interesting. Okay. All right. We have Distracted coming out. We have Pride. So we have Spying. So somebody definitely could be keeping an eye on somebody's social media. You or your person here, Libra. Any other messages? Anything else that Libra should know? So if your person does have 2 people, definitely could be Divine Masculine. You might identify as the Divine Masculine, or your person might. We each have masculine and feminine, but definitely looks like, remember when we were talking about your person here, Libra, that, I feel like this person has been hurt before in the past in love. I mean, who hasn't? But so we have conflicted as well showing up. So again, if your person does have a choice between you and someone else, it looks to me like they're choosing to go down this path with you here, Libra, but you know, just you might already know that this person is dating other people. That's really what I'm getting. I don't feel like it's anything too serious for this person. And if they do have somebody else, again, I feel like this person is just dating maybe a couple of people, right? So really with distracted pride and resistance, I do feel like maybe in the past there was some sort of pride that got in the way of this connection. If this is somebody that you've known from the past, or that you knew briefly, or that you may have dated this person in the past briefly, but there was some resistance either from you or this person about getting into a long-term committed relationship. So I don't know, for some of you, if you have known this person and did date them briefly in the past, maybe back then it was just a physical thing and now you're really actually ready for a relationship. So it's something along those lines here coming through. And with that pride card, again, I'm getting, fire energy off of that. So again, could be dealing with a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. I mean, we have majors out. We have Taurus, Capricorn, Libra, and a fair amount of fire coming out. I mean, there's water. By the time everything's out, everybody's out. So let's pull some messages anyway, just because I said I would. Messages, something Libra may not know. Something Libra may not know. I feel you even though we are apart. So definitely could be a pretty strong bond between you and this person with that Six of Cups. And we also saw the Two of Cups. So you might feel really drawn to this person. Libra. Any other messages here for Libra? We have, I'm starting to understand our connection. We need to let each other go. So definitely could have been that way in the past. Anything else? I know I messed everything up. The bottom of the deck is it's time for me to heal now. So I feel like some of these messages may not apply to this person or this situation. This could be somebody else from your past or somebody else that you might have been in no contact with. Because again, I feel like this is a pretty new connection and or somebody maybe that you knew briefly, maybe dated briefly in the past, and you and this person are coming back together to actually like give it a full on go, if that makes sense. So, you know, take these messages how they resonate, but yeah. All right, Libra, I'm going to end your reading here. I feel like you are going to be pretty happy. It looks to me like, you know, you and this person are going off on a brand new journey. So again, I love that. And it looks like you're pretty passionate about this person. I feel like this person, again, is kind of waiting for you to step up. So, you know, I want to encourage you to put your best foot forward, especially if you're really wanting to be with this person or really looking at this person as somebody that you could see yourself in a long-term relationship with. So, you know, do your best, I want to say, you know, your best to impress, because I feel like they're kind of waiting on you to kind of show up, you know? So again, I feel like you got it in you here, Libra, if you definitely want to be with this person. So all right, guys, I hope this reading made sense. Hopefully it resonated. If it did resonate, if you could let me know by hitting the like button, subscribing. I'm just little, so any support you could throw my way, really do appreciate it. And I'd love to hear from you, so feel free to make a comment. For those of you that are interested in a personal read, I have a few spots available in June, so feel free to reach out to me. It's just sayitsoltaro@gmail.com. The email is in the description of this reading as well on my homepage. So all right, guys, so take care, and I look forward to seeing you guys in July.